I wanted to make this video because I'm in a lot of pain. It's really bad. So like when I wear this collar, it's pretty supportive, but like around the back of my neck, like up in here, there's like, I don't know if that's a tendon or like a muscle or what, but God, right up in there, and then same thing on the other side, like right up in here, close to the base of the skull. Oh my God, right in there. Really hurts a lot. And like when I stand at the computer here, so I'll be standing here, and I don't do it much, but if I gotta send an email or whatever, but I feel those parts getting strained, even if my posture is good, and I'm using the keyboard and whatever, and I don't know, I think maybe I spent too much time on the computer, and I might have overdone it, and oh God, I gotta lay down. But, oh, those two parts of my neck, like the rest of my neck feels okay. Uh, like up around even, well, now right around like the base of my skull, like God damn, right around the base of my skull, like this is the base of my skull here, and then right up in here. Um, Sorry if the angle's not good. Um, but right up in there, if that's tight, that means that my alar is getting strained. The thing that's holding your C1 in place, and that's not good. So if that's hurting, that's really bad for me. I don't know about for other people, but whenever that's hurting, I get increased symptoms, increased vertigo, increased hot flashes, increased tinnitus. Because I think that's the C1's what's causing all these symptoms. Obviously, like having a neck hurt is not great. It's not good for my whole neck, and um, the parts on the side hurting are not. That's not good either. But like they were just hurting especially bad, as I thought worth mentioning. I think because they're the only parts of my neck that are strained when I have that brace on, and the rest is supported. But it can't like raise that. I can't raise this thing higher because it's already hitting the bottom of my skull. So it's like, you know, but God, this is just they're sore. And like this morning, I woke up because in my dream there was like this loud ringing in my right ear, and that never happens. Like if I get any loud ringing, I mean the tinnitus in my right ear is generally worse, but like high pitched noises, I haven't had any high pitched noises in my right ear for a long time that are just loud and you can hear them over everything. And that started when I was having a dream, and I woke up and I was like, oh shit, like it's just really loud. So I had to sit up and like move my head around back and forth and try to get it to like stop squishing against whatever it's squishing against, and then it stopped. And then I laid back down, but it was just so, and I felt so like weak, like in those spots, like I was showing you on my neck, and and God, I think I'm just gonna have to be really careful and just take it even more easy. I mean, I already spend like 22, 23 hours a day in bed, but you know, it is what it is. I'd rather make slow and steady improvements than none. So I just want to. I'm making this because I think people should know that, like, if you're feeling even pains like on the sides of your neck here, can cause issues with instability. Although I do have some discomfort around the C1 area, um, and I was also laying on my side, so I was laying like pretty much like that. Um, and but when I lay on my back, the that kind of stuff doesn't happen so much. So I might have to start sleeping on my back, I guess, because I have rotational instability. Because the alar is like deals with holding it in place like that way. Um, and I'm pretty sure, and so laying on my side obviously is gonna be applying lateral forces to my head as opposed to like forward and back forces. Like if I lean back on something, like it seems okay. Um, yeah, so it's really bad. Tinnitus is worse. Um, I'm in a lot of pain, and so yeah. So I'm making a record because the way I sleep, the pain on the side here, and and how that has to do with the neck brace, and how that can affect tinnitus from instability and internal jugular vein compression, because that also got worse, like the humming and sounds, not just the solid like tone that you get from being having a nerve squashed. The crazy sounds from my internal jugular veins got worse, uh, and it's scary because it's like anytime I'm moving around the house now, like getting some water this morning, like I felt these things tightening up on the sides there. I felt less stable. Like I tried to go for a walk, and I've been going like half a mile a day now, and then now I'm like, this morning I walked like 100 yards. I was like, I can't do this. Like I had to turn around and come back because I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like I can't. I might have been like 75 yards. It was just, I was just like, I just feel too much pain in my neck, and like too much like a bobblehead, and it's just so terrifying. Like the fear that you feel. Even last night, like when I went to bed, like I was feeling like I was laying on my right side, and that had been getting better, but I was laying on my right side, and I'd feel like this shock through my whole body, um, sort of like holding an electric fence or something, or I've never been tasered, but it was just like a shock, and then, but it's not quite as prickly. I don't know. It was like just like this pulse I felt through my body, just for like a quarter of a second, and then I pick my head up and adjust again. I'd lay down. I just at this angle, I'd feel it, and then and on my left side, if I lay on my left side, even though that's been shown some improvement, like if I just lay flat on my left, um, like shoulder sleeping on my left, then I just feel like after about a minute, I just feel like I'm fall. I get the sensation I'm falling. Like I can just feel it like kind of stretching, and then whew, like I just feel like I'm free falling. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like I can't lay like that. And I assume that's because the C1's moving. So that'd be the alar issue again. So yeah, I guess today I'm just gonna take it easy on, try to eat maybe just one meal, and I already went to the bathroom and took a shower, and that's it, I think, for me today. And maybe for the rest of the week, I'm just gonna have to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it until I get PICL. I don't know if PICL can even help someone like me. Um, I don't know, and it's frustrating because Dr. Bolognese is like so far away, and I don't know. Maybe I can get another couple of rounds of posterior injections for regenerative therapy because it helped. I mean, I'm better than I was, but it's just like if I do anything, like if I wrote down like my daily routine, and if I go over that and do anything more by any significant margin, like I pay for it bad. So it's like, if I'm gonna, like, I get up and go to the bathroom as needed, but like if I'm gonna get up and like, you know make a snack, or if I'm gonna get up and go for like a second or third walk, or get up and use the computer to check Facebook or something. Like, um, it's just like I can't do extra. It's just like working out. Like, I guess if you're doing curls with your arm, you don't go from doing 10 reps one day to increasing the weight by 20 pounds and then doing 30 more reps than you normally do. Like, it's just you have to increase it slowly over time, because we're dealing with tissue here, like soft tissue and some muscle, I guess, too, but mostly soft tissue. And and when you come to, I've worked out soft tissue before, like tendons and ligaments and other parts of my body. And when you do that, you have to increase the amount of reps in a very controlled, steady, and slow manner. You can't say, I feel good today, I'm going to do a lot more. You can't do that. Like, if you have a knee problem, you can't do that. You got to do your knee exercise, and then maybe you can do slightly more if you're feeling a little better. Like, if you're doing 135 pounds on like the leg press, do 140. That's it. Just, maybe, do a little less reps on the heavier weight. But you have to be very carefully and slowly increase it. I think I overdid it, and I'm really paying for it. So this is what it's like to have this condition and to deal with these symptoms and to try and manage it and function through the day. Like, because I do have to make myself dinner, and I have to go to the bathroom, and so I just have to be very careful and conscious and just treat it like it's a it's an injury. It's an injured joint, which it is. It's and I need to treat it accordingly. But like, whereas with a knee, you can just kind of put a brace on it and not really step on your leg and hop around. Like, I can't do that with my neck. I can even wear a hard collar, but still, it's like it only helps so much. Um, and hard collar tends to hurt me for whatever reason. No matter how I adjust it, no matter what pads I put on, like, it's just, it's good for a few minutes and I can't. It just hurts. So, but I'm okay. Like, if I lay in bed on my back, that tends to be okay for me. I know some people with the cervical instability, that's not going to be okay. They might have to lay on their side, or they might not be able to lay down at all and only do it at night when they absolutely have to, or sleep at an angle. I don't know, but that's what's going on with me. And yeah. So.